Hi, I'm Maria Alejandra Diaz and I'm a student for Tecnológica de Bolívar University in Cartagena, Colombia. The history of Cartagena says that slaves built a big wall around the city to protect it. It worked for a while. It kept the enemy, the pirates, away and let everyone have their t-shirts safe. But now, Cartagena, as all the world, has an enemy. There wasn't enough kilometers of the big wall built in the past that could get out the virus. Now, the virus is taking the liberty, the calm, the health, and the economic stability that Cartageneros thought they had. Let's talk about the coronavirus and how it is affecting the population. Today, April 25, 2020, there are around 200 cases of coronavirus in Cartagena, Colombia. But what is the meaning of that number? What is that number so important? And why everyone is focused on that number and how fast it changes? Easy. That number and how fast it get up or down control our lives. Control how much money we can get and also the way we can get it. Let's classify people in three groups. First group, people who work in different companies. Second groups, owners and workers for little business. Third group, freelancers and street sellers. What is happening with each group? Since the rate of people with coronavirus started getting up, the government has been taking different steps to control the situation. One of the steps, actually, the most beneficial for the health, but the most damaging for the economy, has been the quarantine. So every time the rate of people infected by coronavirus rise, the quarantine get longer. So people for the first group can be in one of these situations. First, are at home with their normal payment. Second, are at home with paid vacations. That paid vacations are just for a period. When that period ends, anyone knows what's gonna happen. Third, are at home but just with a food subsidy given by the company. Fourth, are at home without payment. And the last one, go fight it before the law can protect them. People for the second group, who are 36,683 approximately, and people for the third group used to get money every day. So now they can work, they have their business closed, and they are getting money. So how are they surviving? People for the second groups, the owners, has had to devise again their way of work. So they can be working, yes, but it doesn't mean that they are getting the same quantity of money. Now, if they are looking, they are getting the half. What is enough to pay the consumables but no the employees? As a solution, the government opened the possibilities to make credits to pay the employees, but after 6 months, the owners of the business or the people who get the credits have to start to pay to the bank. Also, taxes payment deadline were moved to the second period of the year with the possibility to continue moving. But after all, that money has to be returned to the bank, what means that owners will not be only thinking in continue working and get back their economic stability, so they will be thinking also in pay to the bank. So many owners decide not to get much profiles, survive, continue working, continue with their business, but fire employees. All that before get a debt. The newspaper called El Universal say that just 6,304 to 36,683 businesses have the possibility to continue working after the quarantine because they have 10 or more years working. Something important to know is that micro business generate about 47.8% jobs in the city. Poor rate here in Cartagena is 80%. That means 8 to 10 people are poor. Middle class is on the board to go down because they has had a surprising resources stop. They don't have any subsided and also they don't have clear necessity data. The vice president said that this unproductive period is delaying all the results got in the past 10 or 20 years about the poor. First group cannot devise their way to work. Actually, they don't have works, and without a job, there's no money. So they continue going out to the street and try to get some money. The government decided give a food subsidy for people in the third group. So monthly, every person in the first group receive 160,000 pesos Colombianos. What is the 5.5 part of the minimum payment here in Colombia. The government say that quantity is enough to survive for a month. That's what they think is enough to try. It is not easy to create or find a solution. Even first group going to be affected soon. Many businesses going to close. Many people will be unemployed. The government doesn't know exactly who need money and who don't need it. Now, the best solution is the quarantine. The best solution for the virus is the quarantine. But what happens with the people who don't have the condition to survive in quarantine? What happens with the people who have to decide every day what can kill them? I mean, decide between be infected by the virus or be hungry at home. Every day they have to decide between going go out to try to get some money or some food to survive in quarantine. The government should focus on that. Guarantee a safe quarantine. A safe quarantine for people and business. Milton Friedman talked about the helicopter money. It is about to print cash and give it to everyone. The problem of that is that prices going to rise so fast. No matter what, now in quarantine, there are so many laws who say that prices can change. So that idea can work in these situations. The government have to help people, really help people to be at home. The government have to delay the necessity to go out because it's better invest now to get people health and productive after the quarantine that pretend not to know that the virus will continue spread everywhere. I mean, in Cartagena, in Colombia, in all the world, if people have the necessity to go